The views, thoughts, and opinions expressed in this podcast are the content creator's own and do not represent the views, thoughts, and opinions of Essex County College. The material and information presented here is for entertainment and informative purposes only. It should not be considered as professional advice or substitute for seeking professional guidance.
Hello. Welcome back to the Player versus Podcast.
Rice.
Sure.
What? We're already starting.
Chicken?
No,
Is
just
that
rice.
just rice?
Just rice.
You don't want
Beans?
some beans? No.
No.
Gus was eating steamed beans last week. What are you talking about? I had to end it with rice.
You know what?
I'm outside of the loop.
Speaking of Gus, I'm your host, not named Gus,
Or
Gerald.
rice.
And this person sitting next to me, so gracefully and so hungry, apparently, is Josh, our
My boy.
new co-host.
Yo, yes.
He got promoted.
We
He
got
got an
promoted.
upgrade.
And Gus, unfortunately, he's no longer with us. He died in a fire playing Kirby Never Forgotten Land. So that's great.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
In-game.
No, allegedly. That's, yeah.
Allegedly in-game.
In-game, yeah. That's
Right. He committed Minecraft. It's okay.
Exactly. he committed Roblox. Oof.
Yes, yeah, he did.
Yeah.
Yeah, he did.
And with us today is
I'm
our-
back.
It's our boy Ryan.
Yeah,
I'm
It's
back
been-
as a guest.
It's been since episode 3 since you said, no, never mind.
Okay, you can't bring that up.
We can't take that. We
The
can't.
got cut out.
incident.
It got cut
the
out.
incident.
It got cut out. Yeah,
Yeah.
no, we can't
Yeah.
take
Although
it.
the other incident didn't, so.
I don't know
Oh,
what you're
you're
talking
right.
about. There was no other incident that was to speak of. I don't know what you're talking about.
Anyway, today we have some lovely things to talk about.
Yes, we do.
Yep.
Do either of you have anything in specific you want to start with?
No, not entirely. I have opinions on everything. So if you do you wanna choose Mr. Host Man?
Oh, you're going to make me choose.
Yeah,
of course.
Mr. Host Man.
Mr. Host
It's
Man.
your job, ain't it?
Host it. Not host it.
Host with the most.
Hostess with the mostest.
Yeah. Well, let's go in order like civilized bureaucrats.
Yeah, sure. This is gonna devolve really quickly.
Yeah, cool.
Favorite video game soundtrack.
Oh my goodness.
I know you're a big proponent for this, Josh.
Yeah,
so
yeah, I'm obvious.
Yeah,
You
and
wanna
I
start it off?
already know what you're going to say.
I probably know also. Going by what you're wearing.
Go ahead.
What am I wearing?
I wonder that hat you're wearing.
Oh man, video game soundtracks, they're so good. So most games that I've played have some of the best soundtracks that I've ever heard in my entire life. And it's a sign of like how you feel during the game. It's like
Yeah.
you're playing a boss battle, you're supposed to be hyped, you're supposed to get excited, and the music's supposed to feel that way
Right.
too. It's so good. That's what makes the game like one of the best things about the game.
You
is
get
the
immersed
soundtrack.
in it.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
So
yeah,
what's
yeah.
your favorite? You didn't answer the
I
question.
have like a top 5. I'm not
All
gonna lie.
right, then,
Okay.
then list them off in if
I'm not
there's
gonna,
an order.
no
or not.
particular order. I'm
Yeah.
gonna say
Yeah.
like. So I'm gonna first go off with the one in my head right here, Final Fantasy VII.
Of course.
I'm gonna say
Yep.
I'm gonna say remake for it because not because
Okay.
I think that remake had a lot more time to develop what kind of music they're gonna put in the game,
True.
and a lot of it was just remakes of the original soundtracks, like Let the Battles Begin, One Winged Angel, stuff like that.
Yeah.
And they cooked.
They did.
Nobuo Uematsu cooked for a remake.
He put his entire career with that fucking soundtrack.
He cooked so much that he
I
cooked so
had
much
to.
that
I'm sorry.
like he got people to like make an orchestra which that went all across the world doing like tours and concerts. Which
Yeah.
I wanted to get into that later, but like
Right.
it's so good. It's so good. So that's one of them. Another one that I personally love so much, and that's why I'm big fan of the series nowadays. And what got me into the series, Persona 5.
Ah.
5.
You're a Lin fan, I see.
I am a Lin fan. I love her. I love her
Have you
music.
seen the live concerts they did
I
in
not.
Japan?
I would love to go
Oh
to
my
one
god,
of them.
I was watching one of them with one of my friends. She is a performer.
I know.
That woman has the lung capacity. She could sing
Excuse me.
forever.
Yeah, what's crazy is that she sings, even though she's used to like talking in Japanese, she's singing English. Which
Yeah,
is
most
awesome.
of the lyrics are.
That's
in
why
English that she
sometimes when she's singing, you don't kind of understand what she's talking about. What she's saying because like it's English in a Japanese like tone accent.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's like a what would the term? It was like a Japan English. That's what I would call it.
Janglish.
Janglish
Oh
is
my
crazy.
God, that sounds like a slur. That sounds so
That's
bad.
so good.
Oh my God.
Another one of mine. It's near and dear to my heart. The Kingdom Hearts soundtrack.
Yeah, of course. I figured that one also.
Most of
Not surprised.
specifically
Not
Kingdom Hearts
surprised
2. They did so good in that.
You are the Kingdom Hearts guy.
I am the
Group.
Kingdom Hearts guy.
Yeah.
Oh man, it's so good. Okay, another one of mine. I'm trying to think.
This is the fourth one.
This is
the
the third. This is third.
No,
wait,
fourth.
no. It's,
No.
Wait, what did I did? Persona 5. Okay,
Final
remake.
Fantasy.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
then
Yeah.
You just.
I'm
said
just trying to
Kingdom
think of
Hearts,
other
yeah.
games that I played that have good soundtracks.
Come on,
Hey,
you
if
go
you
finish
don't,
the
some
if
of
you
the
don't
ta-
have five,
some
you
of
don't
the-
have five. It's okay.
Yeah, no. Okay, well, can you guys list off one of your favorites?
Oh,
of
okay.
ours?
So
Like,
I'll go next, I guess. For me, I'll say a top 3 so far since you said top 3. My
Yeah.
favorite, the Trails of series or the Kiseki series.
that's a good one. Yeah.
Their soundtracks, they also have an orchestra where I don't remember the composer's name, but he's been doing it for so long because the Trails of series is one of the first ever JRPG series to ever come out. And they've been making banger after banger after banger. So I've enjoyed every single game that I've played with the soundtrack.
Yeah.
Another one, Hades.
Ooh.
Hades
yeah.
soundtrack
That's a
is
good one.
so good. It makes me I don't know. I like not even just the instrumentals, the lyrical ones too, like Orpheus and I forget the nymph's name that Orpheus cheated on. But
Wait, what?
it was either cheated or betrayed. But they're the two singers that do that, they're so good. And then the third one, well, you already said Persona. I'm a big Persona
Wait, which
fan.
one? Is 5 and Civic or like 4 or 3?
Oh, 4.
4? Yeah,
Four
yeah,
is my
4 is really good.
favorite.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That's like number 7 in my top 10.
Damn, that's
okay,
crazy.
I'm thinking,
Oh, okay,
I'm thinking
okay,
about it
okay.
again now. That's coming back to me. Another Final Fantasy that I love the music on was 16. 16's music is
I still
so.
haven't played it.
That's you don't think so?
No, I still haven't played
Oh,
it.
okay. No, it's
Yeah.
really good though. It's really good. I mean, it won best score in music.
Yeah, I heard about
Oh,
that. Yeah.
really?
It beat out Xenoblade Chronicles 3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You sound upset about
I'm
that.
so upset. The Xenoblade Chronicles 3's soundtrack was so banger. It was so good.
I listened to a little bit. It's pretty good.
It's so good.
Another one that I liked a lot. Might be a hot take because a lot of people love Sonic music. So this again, I love
Crush
this.
40.
I love.
I'm ready.
Yeah.
I'm ready to attack
Sonic
you.
fan right here.
I
yeah.
love the Sonic from Tears soundtrack. It's really good. In my
Oh,
opinion.
okay, yeah.
Okay.
No,
I'll
it's really
accept
good.
that. Yeah.
I'm
Oh
not
my
a Sonic
gosh,
fan. I only know Crush 40.
I played Frontiers. The music in that is so good.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh man, and all the boss battle music, it's so good,
Yeah, One OK Rock, fantastic band. Love them.
man. Yeah.
Mm.
So-
What about you?
For me, personally, I grew up, I'm an old man. I grew up with Nintendo.
You are
and
a year younger
PC.
than me.
Yeah, shut up. And so my picks for soundtracks are, they're kind of, you could probably imagine, right? Pokemon.
Of course.
I
Classic.
mean, they're good.
Yeah.
Pokemon music is always good consistently. Sonic the Hedgehog, right? I'm a Sonic fan.
Yeah,
Grew up on
yeah.
Sonic. Crush 40, One OK Rock, all these guys, love their music, so good. And I've got to say, going back to another indie developer, Undertale.
Oh yeah.
Toby
That's a good.
Fox.
Yeah, yeah,
Toby
yeah, yeah.
Fox. You know that meme of the guy on the piano, the flaming piano? That's Toby Fox.
That's
Yeah.
Toby
That's
Fox.
just Toby-
He's a mad.
He's-
He's what people describe as a mad lad.
He is so good that he goes under another alias to make music for idols.
Yeah.
And he made Pokemon music.
Yep.
Yeah,
The
that's
man
what's
is
crazy.
too
Actually,
good. He's too good at
I
his
didn't know about
job.
Undertale music. Undertale has a lot of, fandom problems.
Yeah, controversy.
And
surrounding it.
sometimes we pretend the games are more than what they are. But there's one thing for sure that I feel like everyone can agree on, regardless of your opinions on the actual game. And that's whatever Toby Fox was cooking, whatever psychedelic drugs he was taking, whatever sign from God he received, no one else will have that talent. Like,
Yeah.
Jesus,
You-
fantastic.
It was so. Also, I remember this vividly. It was so good that it was played for the Pope.
It was played for the Pope.
Megalovania was played at one of the Pope's viewings.
I did not know
so
that.
And
crazy.
it's not even
That's
the
sick.
only good song. We all know
That's so
Megalovania.
cool.
Yeah, it's a meme song. Everyone knows
But like
it.
all the music.
The entire soundtrack for Undertale and Deltarune at that is
Yeah.
really good.
Yeah.
would recommend playing those games too if you haven't already. Deltarune Chapter 1's pretty good.
Didn't Chapter 2 come out too?
Yes, but
Yeah.
I've only seen Chapter 1.
Chapter 2's pretty good. Take it from someone who's played.
Yeah.
I gotta play it then.
Yeah.
Really good.
Take your own advice.
Yeah, exactly, right?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, man. So good.
Oh, another mention I want to do is the Tekken soundtrack.
Tekken.
Yes.
Growing up on Tekken
Yes.
for most of my life,
Super
and then
good.
playing Tekken 8 like an addiction at this point. The soundtrack, because they have the jukebox function where you
Okay.
could set music from previous games to stages, to the new stages, and just listening to the old music, it just brings back so many memories that I've had, and
dude.
it shows that it's so consistently good, and it makes you feel, I don't know, it makes you feel good when you're playing this very, very tilting game of ranked Tekken 8.
I could
But yeah, so good.
I completely forgot about a soundtrack that I love so much too. The Pokemon Black and White series soundtrack.
That was also
Yeah.
really good.
Especially the one Driftveil City music.
Oh,
Man,
classic.
it's a classic. Apparently, people relate it to Toothless from How to Train Your Dragon. Apparently nowadays, because it's the meme.
The
where
meme, the dancing dragon.
Oh, the
dancing
Dancing
Toothless.
Dragon meme. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Oh, I was like, wow, what are you
It's so
talking
stupid.
about?
I don't know how.
But it's
can
such a
say-
good song.
Yeah,
It's
it
so
is.
good.
So good.
Oh, man.
Also, good animation. Watch the video. Who did it? It was like,
I don't remember.
it's
I don't
like
remember.
Cass something. You
You're
know,
losing me.
we're not being.
Yeah, you're losing me.
sponsored.
I
It's
don't-
okay.
I don't remember.
It's all
They
right.
didn't pay
It's
us
all
to
right.
give them like a
Yeah,
shout out.
Sure as hell
To the 3
no.
people that are following on TikTok.
Exactly.
Which, by the way, to those that are watching, follow the TikTok, follow the YouTube on the Player Podcast Shorts, man. What are you doing?
Yeah, we
What
got
are you
it all.
actually doing? I see you guys liking the videos.
And
I
we
see you guys
appreciate
watching it. Why are you not following? You got all this cool content to watch about us. You
Right,
know? It's
3
crazy.
guys that definitely
Are qualified
definitely
to
are
do this.
qualified to
Of
be doing
course.
this.
You
But
know.
we appreciate everyone that's listening, watching, liking, sharing, subscribing, following, all that jazz.
That's the 3
And we
people that
want
are.
you to do more.
Right.
I am one of those followers.
Okay, you didn't have to say that, but like we appreciate everyone watching,
Yeah, of
listening on
course. Yeah,
Spotify,
yeah.
YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, whatever.
Yeah,
it's
listen
super
to
awesome.
us while you're working out, if you're just doing an assignment for whatever. or
Driving
like,
to work.
Finals are
driving
coming
to
up
work.
for us.
Oh, yeah, true.
You can
They're
listen to
coming.
us. You can. Oh man,
Our voice will totally soothe you.
especially mine.
Yeah, whatever you say.
Well, mine, for sure.
Okay.
That's so good.
So, I feel like we've discussed a lot about our favorite soundtracks. However, I don't have a good connecting point here. What's the next point? to
What's the
talk
next
about?
point?
Who has an Xbox?
I don't.
I had a 360. Does that count?
I never. Sure, why not?
Mine got stolen.
I never
Oh
had
my
an. I
God.
never had an Xbox before in my entire life. I played an Xbox before.
I've used Game Pass on PC.
I do too. I used it for a little bit of a few games.
So,
That actually ties into this too.
Yeah.
feelings about PlayStation getting Xbox exclusives.
I think that since the Xbox, okay, in a vacuum, in a like logical standpoint, it is not as successful as its competitor, the PS5 or the PC. It is probably in the Switch. I wouldn't really consider it viable competition because it's a different market.
That's a different market.
Yeah, exactly. So it being failing so much, and due to that, a lot of the exclusives that used to be on Xbox are now going to PlayStation. Which, you know, as a game studio and as a game dev, I understand this. You're not making as much money because it's not getting sold.
Right.
Yeah.
So it's the logical thing to lose exclusivity. It's still on the Xbox, but now it's also on PlayStation.
So, as someone who doesn't, I haven't owned an Xbox since, like 2013.
Mm-hmm.
So, what's the latest models? Like the Xbox One X
Series-
or something?
It's the
Series
Xbox Series
S.
X. Series X
Why?
and Series S.
So you see, that's like mistake number one. Why the dumb name?
Yeah, no, I don't
What are
like
we
the name
doing
either.
this? You went from Xbox 360,
Xbox One.
Xbox One, which
That makes no
mind-blowing.
sense.
Yeah.
Mind blowing. Why would you?
Xbone.
Your third console should not be called
The
One.
one, yeah. It's so easy. PlayStation figured it out. Just name it 1, 2, 3. Just
1, 2, 3,
X
4, 5.
2, 3, 4, 5. That's it.
Oh man.
And
That's all they had to do.
Even
Simple.
Nintendo, you know, if you want creative names, make creative names.
Yeah,
The
Nintendo
Switch,
did pretty
the
good.
GameCube,
The 3DS.
the Wii. Like,
It's pretty good.
no one wants an Xbox Series X. That sounds like I'm asking for some discrete government file.
Can you imagine
Yeah.
asking your grandma, "Hey, I want an Xbox Series X." Okay, and they're
I'll get you the
I'll get you the Nintendo 65.
Right, like you
it's
made
so
a
good.
terrible mistake immediately upon just the name of
Yeah,
the product.
the marketing for it.
But what games did they have exclusive to the Xbox to begin with?
Well, back in the day, it was Halo,
Right.
Gears of War.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah? Go on.
That's so good. That's exactly what.
Halo, Gears of War.
Oh, that's so good.
What else was exclusive?
You
to
say
the
Halo?
X?
You said Halo, right?
Yeah,
He said Halo. He led with Halo.
Yeah, because that's what I played all the time.
Was
Gears.
COD an exclusive?
No,
No?
it was not. It was even on a Nintendo console. There was no way it was.
They had
exclusive.
Nintendo Call of Duty.
Yeah, on the Wii.
That I never knew that.
It's crazy. It was. I heard it's not that good. So just don't
yeah,
bother.
I would
But, like,
imagine.
I feel like it's a rare. I feel like that's a rare thing to play around. I feel like there's
Yeah.
like a good 20 people that are still playing on
the Wii version of
Yeah,
Black
yeah,
Ops.
Yeah, exactly. It's just like
With the
everything that
nunchucks and everything.
Oh
Exactly.
So
my
good.
god.
Oh my goodness.
But I think that's all I can remember.
There's no way. I'm looking it up.
Yeah, we have to look it up because
I'm pretty sure. And they lost exclusivity with Halo because Halo,
It was
I
on
think
it's on
Master
Game
Chief
Pass,
Collection. Yeah, well, no, Master Chief Collection is on Steam. Same with
Yeah.
Infinite.
Yeah.
So that lost it. And Gears of War hasn't had a game.
I did play Halo
Hi-Fi
Infinite.
Rush. That's
Oh.
an exclusive.
Oh my. Well,
No,
not,
it isn't. It's
not
on
anymore.
Steam. It's on
Oh,
Steam.
not anymore.
Not anymore. That which we didn't get really into it yet because we JL got into the thing. So the Xbox games that are coming to Game Pass, not Game Pass. I'm sorry, to PS5. I'm sorry. Which I think they're on Game Pass too. Are Hi-Fi Rush,
Hi-Fi.
Sea of Thieves, which
Yep.
I've been actually
Sea
curious.
of Thieves is a good game.
heard-
I want to play
I
it.
heard
Grounded,
the opposite.
Grounded.
It depends
Yeah.
on if you're playing what server you're on. From what I heard,
Really? I heard that the gameplay itself was like fundamentally lacking. But
I heard
I
they've been adding content. One of the guys I know plays it a lot, and he has like a group that he I guess raids with. Because,
you know,
yeah,
we
I
should
don't
get
know,
together
crew
and
with.
play that game.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
like
that
a
sounds
good
fun.
like mess around game. Yeah, I censored
Yeah,
myself. There you
yeah,
go. See,
yeah.
I censored myself.
And what is it like? We're all pirates.
Hey, you're all pirates. You're
Yeah.
a crew. Someone's manning the helm. Like you're
Yeah.
raising sails and stuff, fighting other players if you want,
Sure,
getting
we should
treasure.
play that.
It's fun.
I was
man.
going to say,
Yeah.
I was going to say another Xbox exclusive that was. I think it's still. I don't know if it's still exclusive or not, but it's Forza. Is Forza? Still?
Forza's still an exclusive.
Forza's
That's
still
the only.
exclusive.
Oh yeah, that's another old exclusive too. I didn't really play.
Yeah, because
racing
Gran
games,
Turismo was exclusive to
I've
PlayStation.
never heard of
right?
Forza before.
It's
Like,
a- it's
maybe
just
a
a
month
racing game.
ago.
It's one of the big racing games, along with
It's like
Gran
an open world. It's like an
Turismo
open world
and-
racing game, right?
Yeah, it is. Yeah,
Oh, okay.
and what was the other one? Need for Speed.
Need for Speed. You see,
Those
I've
are the
heard of
top
Need
threes.
for Speed.
Those are the top 3 racing games that are still relevant
You know,
today.
Need for Speed. That's a good racing name.
I-
Forza. I don't know what you're talking
Need
about.
for Speed Hot
think it's like-
Pursuit
yeah,
is
I don't
such a good game. Old game.
Starfield apparently is a exclusive.
Yes, even though it is on Steam, it is still technically an Xbox.
So
I didn't-
why?
What is Starfield? It's like a.
It's just another Bethesda game.
Oh,
Though.
is it?
It's
It's,
just
it's like
another-
a. It's not like a.
It's in
Fallout
space.
situation?
Yeah,
Oh,
it's just in
Oh,
space.
Fallout Space.
Yes, Fallout Space.
Okay, cool.
From a big Bethesda head, I love Skyrim. I love Fallout New Vegas.
Yeah.
Todd
Todd Howard
Howard,
doesn't have
my
your
God.
address. Calm down.
From what I heard from Starfield, I didn't buy the game yet because I heard such bad reviews for it. It's so incomplete. It's even more incomplete than Fallout 4. Somehow, it's
I cannot believe that. I can't believe there is a game on the market less complete than Fallout 4.
exactly. But it's made by the same devs, so I can
So
believe it.
yeah, actually.
And it had so much development time too, and it was hyped up so much.
Yeah.
The new
Isn't
IP.
that the truth of like every Bethesda game though?
But this one was, I remember vividly, new IP, everyone,
uh-huh.
get ready.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In space. Todd
Todd-
Howard even came out and said,
Oh,
yo,
Todd Howard
guys.
came out to say a lot of things, actually. So
Okay. But like, I
Uh-huh.
had so much hope.
Todd Howard could come down on high with angel wings, and he's still gonna sell you the worst game that never
Skyrim, the
finished.
11th version.
Hot
That's my
take.
case.
This is a hot take. I never played Skyrim before.
Never
the
have
10
either.
versions of
Nope.
Skyrim.
Never played it.
Never played it.
Nope.
At this point, don't even bother.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Don't even
not.
bother.
Oh man.
It's such a good game. Skyrim's so
I know,
good.
I know
The
it's a
mods
game.
are good.
I know there's a lot of content in that
Oh, I know about the mods.
The base game with the DLC, good for the first playthrough. After that, it's a bad game. But like, the mods make it. Oh, the mods make it so much better. The lore also for Elder Scrolls is so good.
Are the mods like from Bethesda, or is that the players having to make their own fun?
Creation Club are officially sponsored, and some of them are actually Bethesda.
Okay.
But the good ones are on Nexus or
Never mind
other
All
mod
right.
places that I can't bring up because that's not
That
a
makes
good
more sense.
place to talk about it. Yeah.
Okay.
Man, so good.
So sucks to be Xbox.
Yeah, honestly. But they've been on a decline for a long time.
I do think Xbox is kind of cooking with the fact that they're moving their exclusives.
Yeah, no,
Because
it's a good
it's
move
opening
for them.
it's opening up a community, a different community that's never played these exclusives before, and
Yeah.
that the fact that they get to play these games, it's going to open up to where did this come from? Oh, this came from Xbox. Oh, they came from Xbox.
Yeah, maybe I'll buy an Xbox.
Maybe I'll
try
buy-
it out.
maybe
No.
No, I don't know about
No,
buying an
no.
Xbox. I don't know about buying an Xbox.
I don't know about buying an Xbox.
I might be just for like if you want to play on a PC on Game Pass. Maybe
yeah.
maybe there's
True.
a market there.
Yeah.
I think that's what Microsoft was moving towards actually. Game Pass. It's
They've
like
been
it's like
shilling
like
Game
like
Pass
Costco has like their memberships. They're moving
Yeah.
towards that kind of situation.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense, yeah. I got you with that one.
Right. So
Can I talk? I do want to talk about something that I didn't put this in the notes, but like,
Yeah, sure.
there's been like an abundance of like games coming out lately.
Yes.
And I have not have a single thing of time to play these games because they're so big.
You know, Dragon Dogma 2?
Yeah, I never
like Dragon Dogma Who.
Oh, that's crazy.
You mean microtransactions too?
like I just finished Rebirth. I just finished Rebirth the other day.
Mm-hmm.
Which, by the way, it's an amazing game. I'm not gonna.
Please don't spoil
I'm not
it
gonna.
for me.
I'm not gonna simp for it right now again.
Please don't
But like,
spoil it
yeah,
for
that's
me.
really. No, I'm not gonna spoil it for you.
Okay.
But it's really good. I will say though. No, never mind. They did something a little different. I will say that. That's. I'll say that much. But like, it's interesting what they do with that. But like, no, there's an abundance of like games coming
Oh,
out
yeah,
for
100%.
PlayStation. Like there was Final Fantasy VII Rebirth.
Right, of course.
Persona
you
3
mentioned
Reload
that.
came out. Both of them came out the same month.
Yakuza Infinite Wealth also
Yeah,
came in
they
the
also
same
came out in the
month.
same month. Yeah. And
So
then,
many games came out this month. It's so crazy.
This one in particular, Rise of Ronin, which I heard of. I heard it's real. I heard it's okay.
about it. Yeah.
I heard the looks of it are not the greatest.
Oh.
Because like it look, people say it looks like a PS3 game. And
Yeah, I've seen that
images
also,
of
yeah.
that. It
Well,
looks-
you know, PS3 games are at least fun, so maybe this one will
Yeah,
be
of course.
fun.
Yeah,
Valid.
yeah.
It gave me Assassin's Creed vibes,
Oh.
Yeah, a little bit actually.
Yeah.
It looks like an Assassin's Creed game. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. And
which
then,
was
like-
also an Xbox exclusive. Assassin's Creed with the first 3
Oh, okay.
were
I was
Xbox
saying-
exclusives.
I was saying they're not anymore, but like
Yeah,
the first three.
absolutely.
Yeah,
they were
A
at
Creed
some point.
1, A Creed 2, Revelations, Brotherhood, and 3. They were
Yeah.
all Xbox exclusives.
Yeah, I think I Celebrate coming out this month or next month. I think I don't remember.
Wait, what?
Stellar Blade.
That's
Coming out
next month.
Next
yeah,
month,
that's
April,
next month.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and then a bunch of DLCs coming out for other games like Elden Ring's coming out in June.
Oh,
and all that
yeah.
stuff.
So many people are hyped about
Yo,
the Elden Ring DLC.
I've been thinking about buying Elden Ring at some point. I don't know if I should wait for the DLC to come out.
It might be
get
on
it,
sale.
or I just wait for it to get Elden Ring to get.
It'll
on sale.
probably go on
I
sale.
think Elden Ring's gonna go on sale when the
If it
DLC
goes on,
comes
if it goes on
out.
sale for like $40 or $30, I'm like,
Oh, that'd be worth it.
Yeah.
Not
Like-
100% worth it.
yeah. But then, so they got Celebrate coming out in April, and then you got dude, I got so hyped. I saw the trailer for it. Final Fantasy 16's Rising Tide DLC trailer release, and it's coming out April 10th, and I'm super hyped for it.
Nice.
So 2 DLCs came out for Final Fantasy 16. There was the first one, which was Echoes of the Fallen, which was like a DLC regarding like these fallen like robots. It's pretty interesting. And then you had the Rising Tide, which has to deal with the summoning deity Leviathan, which I thought is really cool.
Nice.
I heard. I don't think this is rumored that's gonna happen. It might change the ending for Final Fantasy 16. If you've seen the ending for Final Fantasy 16, you know what I'm talking about. But like, it's rumored they change the ending, but it's probably not gonna happen. I feel like because I thought I'm not gonna spoil it for you guys, obviously, but I thought Final Fantasy 16's ending was okay. I thought it was good in my opinion, but like, yeah, it's okay. It's good. It's good. I'm super hyped for it.
Okay.
Yeah, I know nothing about Final Fantasy besides 7.
I mean, you don't have a
7
PS,
again?
You don't have you don't have a
7
PS5,
third
so you
time?
probably
whatever was going on with Sephiroth and Cloud in that one trailer.
Oh yeah, that was
And,
very homoerotic.
Final Fantasy 15.
With the boys.
With the boys.
I haven't
boys.
finished it, but it's so good though.
I haven't either.
Of course, the Final Fantasy game I know about is the one you have.
No, because like I had it when it was PlayStation Plus exclusive, but I don't have PlayStation Plus anymore, so I can't.
Oh,
play it.
you can't finish
And
it.
I can't afford it, bro. It's too expensive.
Sad.
It is. I'm broke right now, guys.
I played 7, 10, 13. Oh, 13 was so
10.
bad.
10. I'm most of them in the middle up to actually. I'm still trying to finish 10.
And that's it. Oh, 14. I played a critically acclaimed MMORPG.
Yeah.
I started playing 14. I only played the 2 hours of it, but it's pretty good so far.
It's good. I played it for like a month and then I dropped it, but my friends are still playing it to this day, 3 years later.
You know, they had a special Final Fantasy 15, I think KFC promotion where, the Chocobo thing. Where
What?
You
I never heard
and a
this
group
one
of
before.
friends had to eat a raid boss worth of like food in a limited amount of time. And if you did, you got like this super rare exclusive Chocobo thing, like hat, I think.
Oh, that's cool.
That is sick.
It was sick, but if you got up to use the bathroom,
Oh, it does.
disqualified.
Oh, no.
See, me and my boys could do that because me and my boys, I
No,
gotta
you
tell
couldn't.
the story.
No, you couldn't.
I gotta tell the story.
Go
Me
ahead.
and my boys ate 100 White Castle sliders in
Oh.
one sitting.
Okay, but I dare you to eat 3 full-on chicken burgers, 2 large drinks each, and multiple sides. And if one of you folds, it's over.
Oh, one of us folds it's
Oh,
over.
man.
Okay, that changes it.
No, because
That changes it. Okay, maybe
I
we
can't
won't.
believe anybody can eat like 3 burgers, 2 sodas, and like a side. So if one guy doesn't finish, who's eating
you're
it?
done. Yeah.
like the party failed.
I could probably do that on like a sad day. I'm not gonna
On
lie
a
to you.
sad day.
On a sad
I love
day.
sad
Sad
days.
boy hours.
Sad boy hours. I can probably do that.
Oh, when I was sad, ate a whole
man.
pie of pizza
Yo,
and a tub of ice cream.
I've done that before actually on a sad day, bro. Yo, I think when like COVID was starting to like die down a bit, I was
Yeah.
like sitting at home. I just like, I want pizza. So I just ordered a whole pizza and ate it to myself in like a good hour or so.
God
Yeah, man.
damn.
Oh, it's so
Never
good.
underestimate a person's appetite when they're really, really sad.
When
Yo,
they're in their
you have
feelings.
no
When they're
idea.
in their
No
feelings.
Drake. Damn.
No.
That's so good. Oh my goodness.
Had to do it.
We all have a little Drake inside of us.
Hey yo! Wait a minute.
That- No. And that little Drake is the guy that's hungry when we're sad.
Oh no.
Oh
That's
my
so bad.
goodness. That's so good, man. I love it.
All right.
Oh man, what were we talking about again?
We were talking about Xbox. Yeah, we were talking about Xbox and PlayStation.
No, we were on the Final Fantasy talk. And
Oh
you
yeah,
guys
we're
were
on
talking about
Final
Fantasy.
yeah. Now we got on to food. It's almost always food.
Yeah.
I mean, speaking of Final Fantasy, I've now have 2 tickets to 2 events to a Final Fantasy orchestra.
Ooh,
So the first one,
nice.
so I have
Pretty
this
good.
tradition with my cousin that like we started like back in 2021 when the first one we went to was the Final Fantasy VII remake orchestra,
Mm-hmm.
which was so cool. It was so cool. But we were a story I have to tell for a little tiny story. We went underdressed, so I went in like a white T-shirt with like a Demon Slayer graphic on it and like
Okay.
a black sweatpants and sneakers. And I just,
Nice to an orchestra.
Yeah. it's so good.
It's not a concert.
And then
it was
like
an orchestra.
It's an orchestra, yeah.
So
So you have to
good.
dress decent, right?
Yeah.
Right.
So like
right.
we're waiting to get in. I was waiting for a friend to come so we can all go in. So we go in. No, before we I just see all these. We're outside. I just see these people walking in with all these suits. I'm like, oh dang, why are these people dressed so nice? And then I'm asking my cousin like, why are they dressed so nice? And they're like, oh, because it's an orchestra. Like, oh, what does that have to do with anything? I was like, no, you dress nice for an orchestra. And I'm like, oh. And I just look
Yeah,
down.
it's like
and
a
I'm with
more
Mary.
formal event.
Dang, we are so underdressed. I was like,
The
it's like
three,
they're
the
like-
three bozos
so I'm
walking
just
in
over here.
sweatpants.
Exactly. Oh my gosh, it was so good. Well, I enjoyed it. It was so cool. And then the next, actually a month after that orchestra, another one opened up for next year, which was their 35th anniversary, and that was for every game. That was for like 1 through 15.
15. Yeah. That's
and
cool.
it was so good. I have footage of that. I posted in Discord some footage of that. It was super good. But this time we actually came nice and dressed.
Oh yeah, you
All
came
right.
official looking.
I enjoyed it so much. But this year around, there's two. We have one that we're going to New York City for.
Okay.
That's for Final Fantasy 16, which I'm really hyped for, and Final Fantasy 14. So like it's gonna be super cool. And I heard that the composer Masayoshi Soken is gonna be actually in the audience too during that time.
That's sick.
It's gonna be so cool. And then there's another one coming up in November for Final Fantasy 7 Rebirth. That's gonna be so cool. So yeah, I bought tickets for both. Me and my cousin are gonna be going at each other. The first one's going to is New York for 16 and 14, and then Rebirth's gonna be in Orlando for.
Oh, you're going to Florida?
Yeah. I'm gonna, of course, go to Florida.
Be warned, Florida men are lurking.
Florida man does stuff
you have
every
no idea,
day.
bro. I have like 3 families that live down there, bro.
Oh,
They're
God.
all. It's crazy. It's awesome. Oh, who's texting?
That's me. That's
It's
me.
you? Girlfriend texting you, bro?
No, it's Wendy's.
Oh,
That deal.
that's the name of your girlfriend?
No, no, it's Wendy's.
I'm sorry. That's so good.
They got that. They got that zero delivery fee sale.
That's
special
real
right
good.
now.
I'm
That's
you know?
crazy.
I'm sorry. That's so
Maybe
funny.
they could do a Final Fantasy promotion.
Yo.
You get like the
so
Wendy's Big Tail as like a
That'd be
customizable
cool.
item.
That'd be funny.
Oh man, it's so good. Okay, so like, let's transition a bit here.
Yeah.
We talked a lot about the games. Let's go move on to the anime. Let's talk
Yeah.
about let's move on to some hating. How about that?
Oh, we're gonna go to
Oh,
hating
yeah.
already.
Oh, you want to say that for the end? You want to say that for the end?
No, let's hate because the
But-
hate's
okay.
gonna take a while.
Oh, you want to save up for the hate? No.
I always hate.
We're all haters here.
We're all haters.
Even though number one hater Gus isn't here today.
I mean, Adonis is not here either. He hasn't gone on the podcast yet. But
I thought Adonis was supposed
No.
to. Either way.
no, he hasn't. He has. I don't know.
He didn't say anything. in
It's
the
okay.
past, Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's fine.
However,
Who wants to say?
God, I
I have opinions.
have a vitriolic.
Okay, you guys pick which you want to go first because I'm still trying to debate
disgust.
which one that I hate.
Almost near disgust for exactly the first chapter of Undead Unluck. Why did they do that?
Don't know though. What that
Yeah, I
is.
don't know. I don't know what that
No
is.
one. Okay, so do you know what Undead Unluck is?
No.
No.
No. Explain it.
All right. So
Explain it.
basically, chapter 1.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Immortal guy named Andy doesn't care about his life, I guess, or whatever.
Okay.
And then a girl, don't know her name, like Fumiko maybe.
Okay.
I don't care. And she is cursed with unluck. So around her, disaster always strikes. It's like Murphy's Law, you know. Everything that
Yeah.
can go wrong will go wrong in extreme anime fashion.
Yeah.
The first chapter made the interesting decision of introducing our two main characters by having one explicitly grope the other in the worst manners imaginable.
What?
Like, even beyond just gag manga type stuff. Like, this was like full on, what are you doing?
Why did they
And,
do
and
this?
it's even more confusing because apparently it gets good. Like, the manga gets really good, and I just can't get past the first chapter, which was my initial and only reaction. And everyone's like, yeah, Undead Unluck, it's like one of the new gens, you know, it's a really good anime. It's like JJK or Demon Slayer. Like, it's really ramping up in popularity. And
Yeah.
I just can't get that first chapter
Can't get
out of my
past
mind.
it?
I can't get past it.
Understandable.
Also, speaking of Demon Slayer,
Oh,
don't like it.
Don't like it either.
I don't like it.
What?
I can't say I don't like
I
it.
think that's a hot
I
take.
would say that it's overhyped.
I can say I don't like it.
Overhyped.
Because I don't like it.
That's valid. You know, an anime I don't like that I was actually kind of invested in the beginning. Rent a Girlfriend.
Oh,
boy.
Why?
I think that's a hot take. I think.
No. I liked Rent a Girlfriend in the beginning. It was a funny concept. I didn't like the main character. The dude, piece of garbage.
Right.
But the girls were actually interesting characters that I would want to follow. And then the mangaka's fetishes got involved, and it got very, very weird, very, very bad. I hated it.
Okay, but even the best of these types of like rom-com stories
Yeah.
are filled to the brim with very questionable writing decisions. Like,
Yes.
I'm not gonna. God, the things I could say about Domestic Girlfriend.
Oh, that's another
But-
one. I didn't even want to bring up Domestic Girlfriend.
But, this is a genre for a reason. Rent-A-Girlfriend
I get you.
popular not because it does anything new or different. It's just because it does the things that people expect it to do.
I understand that, but I just don't. I don't know. I watch and read that type of trash decent amount. I'm up to date with Uzaki. I watched Nagatoro. I watched Komi.
What is your history
I watched Dress
like?
Up Darling. I actually I'm up to date on Dress Up Darling.
Okay, Dress Up Darling, I'll accept because
It's part of that,
good.
yeah.
It's okay.
good.
Yeah, it's good.
Dress Up Darling is probably the best out of all of those.
Yeah, out of all of these that you named, yeah.
Dress Up
right.
Darling is probably the best. And then you got other like garbage rom-coms like that are still around. But I don't know. Rent-A-Girlfriend just rubbed me the wrong way after a certain point.
Yeah, at the point where the main character was rubbing himself, and there was the whole
yeah.
ending song
Oh my God, no, that was funny.
dedicated to it.
That's funny though. No. When I seen the manga,
my
when I seen the
goodness.
page for that, oh my God, that
entire
meme is so
ending
base.
credits to the anime, at least first season,
Yeah.
is just a
taking my
metaphor for the
glasses
guy with the napkin.
Yeah.
I'm not going to say further, but people
No.
understand.
And then also
what that means.
the famous page that's floated around the internet
Well,
when it came out.
while he was floating in the pool.
Yeah, while he was floating, and then an event was happening with one of the girls
And an event was also happening in his
pants.
shorts. Yeah.
But Rent-A-Girlfriend, like that's why I was saying it's weirder than the others. You gotta admit that.
No. I think nothing's going to top Domestic Girlfriend. And in
That's
concept,
true.
I don't think anything's going to top quintessential quintuplets because that's just
Quintuplets?
weird.
Okay, but Quintessential Quintuplets was actually decent. This is where we disagree.
I was
This is getting good.
was
Hold on,
actually
you guys
decent.
keep going, bro.
I was on board. I read it all. I
Yeah.
stuck to the bitter end.
Did you not like the ending?
No.
I knew it.
No.
No
it
one
was-
likes the ending.
No one likes the
No
ending.
one likes the ending because it's so cop out.
It's so bad.
It's
I have
such
to
a
calm down
cop-out
little.
ending.
The ending was copped out. It's like, yes, the least developed girl was actually the most developed, and she wins in the end, even
Yep.
though there's nothing
Yep.
that would say that to be the fact.
Yeah.
And I'm sorry. I think in concept, like as funny and as silly as it is, that's definitely weirder than whatever Rent-A-Girlfriend had going on. Because Rent-A-Girl, like as a service, exists.
Yes, no, it's a real thing.
It's a real thing.
Yeah, I know.
But like dating 5 quintuplets, that's not a
You
thing.
didn't watch Orihime, did you?
Orihime?
Yeah, the one with the sister?
Oremo.
Oh, Orimo.
And
You're
I
right.
did.
oh my
Oh.
goodness.
There's your that. Nothing weirder than dating quintuplets than dating your sister, and that's all I have to say about that.
Marrying your sister.
Oh my
Don't
goodness.
remind me.
You guys are like
We're really going down the rabbit hole
You guys
now.
are really you're
They
different.
had a
you're getting into- you're
perfectly
diving into
reasonable
this.
option.
They really
which
did.
Was
They
the goth
introduced-
girl.
yeah, they introduced
They literally
her
introduced the
for
non-nuclear
yeah. You
guys are
option
really going in
and
this iceberg,
still
dog.
press
I'm
the
not
button.
kidding.
Oh my god!
But Nisakoi is good.
No,
Chitoge best girl.
no,
I knew it.
Oh my
that
goodness.
monkey of a woman
Whoa.
didn't deserve the protagonist.
Whoa.
It's such a
Whoa.
failed trope. Listen, if I met you when
Red
I was
Ribbon
like
Army.
6 years old and we haven't spoken for 10 years, and then suddenly I have this whole other thing with like a girl from my class that I've actually interacted with during those 10 years, why wouldn't I pick the girl I've known for 10 years?
Chitoge best girl.
No, she's not. Her butler was better.
Oh my god.
Yeah, no rebuttal. No rebuttal.
That's so good.
Every other
is the
character was more interesting than Chitoge.
I think
This is
Gerald's like
2000s.
steaming, bro.
This is 2000s debate I just brought up. Ooh.
Oh my god.
This is Tumblr debates. I remember
This is
seeing
Twitter.
this
No,
type of thing.
no, Tumblr. No,
No,
Tumblr.
Nisakoi was Tumblr.
This is Tumblr, bro.
This was Tumblr debates back in the day.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, yes.
I gotta
Bring in the hate.
Gotta realign myself. Remember my roots. Remember.
I didn't even have to talk. You guys did everything for me there. That was great.
Old rom-coms were something else, dude.
They purposefully filled you with hate
For the other love interest, because there was always at least two.
There was always at least two. The only rom-com that I enjoyed the ending of all the way through was The World Only God Knows.
I heard of that one, but I never seen it.
The fact that you have all these different girls who are like being partially possessed by like goddesses and whatever, and there's all this supernatural stuff going on, and the guy's just a dweeb that wants to play his video game but has to help them. The fact that it ends with him going for the normal girl that's not possessed, who he went for by accident, thinking. Listen, there's. I'm not going to explain the plot.
You're explaining the plot, yeah.
I'm going to explain the plot a little.
Let him explain.
Just a little. Basically, a goddess needs his help in seducing girls who have supernatural stuff happening to them. And there was an instance where he believed a girl was having like a goddess possessor or like some other supernatural thing happening.
Yeah.
And it turned out he was wrong. But like she for real fell in love with him, and he felt the same way.
Oh.
And so the fact that the two of them hooked up at the end, ignoring all the supernatural stuff,
made sense.
Okay. Because he's just a guy who played his silly PSP and didn't want to do any of this.
You know, this reminds me of something. Have you ever heard of Akiba's Trip?
No, I haven't.
No, it's about how do I explain? Okay, so it's about vampires.
Okay.
In Akiba, obviously, and the main character. You want to know how he stops them from being vampires? He strips them.
Okay, Nope.
Yep.
Nope.
And
nope,
it's a very similar. No, that's all I'm gonna say about that.
Okay.
But it's a very similar thing where there was this girl. It's very similar to that situation. There was this girl that I fell in love with, but he didn't really mean to and stuff like that. Yeah.
Also, I'm just gonna say, The World Only God Knows as a title.
That goes hard.
Rocks.
That does go hard.
That's pretty cool. Yeah, I've just been listening to this whole like on and on going on. It's gonna go all on TikTok. Bro. It's gonna be amazing.
What about you? What anime do you hate?
I don't really have one that I really hate. Hate's a strong word.
Dislike then.
Perfect word.
What about dislike then? We're gonna go a little stage down. Dislike.
Oh man, there's this one anime that I didn't like at all. I only watched like 8 minutes of it. I couldn't go back to it.
Right.
It was this anime called X-Arm.
I know what X-Arm is. I seen the animations.
It was
the
horrendous.
3D next to the. It looks so horrible.
Oh,
yeah.
It was that one.
Yeah, the one where the guy's cooking he's making fried rice, and then his brother is next to him in 3D.
Ew.
Yeah, it looks so bad.
Weird.
It's so bad.
I hate those types of shows. Like, why?
Okay, but
just
it could
be
2D
animated.
It could be done good. Kengan,
But
I'd say
try
Kengan
it.
Ashura
Just
did
don't
it
try
good.
it. Because you're not Kengan Ashura.
Exactly.
You don't need to be Kengan
exactly.
Ashura.
There was no reason why X-Arm. Why it's only that guy, by the way. It's only him.
What?
Nothing else is in 3D.
So
Not even the combat isn't. It's CGI.
I heard there was like glitching in that too.
Yeah, there was.
It's
so bad. Like, at least in Kengan Ashura, all the fighters and all the fight scenes are in 3D. That makes sense. And everyone that's not a fighter is in 2D.
Oh, speaking about Kengan Ashura, a little bit off track, but
Talking about the Baki thing.
Baki Hanma versus Kengan Ashura.
Baki is going to destroy Oma.
There
is no way Oma, especially since this is Kengan Ashura Oma, not Kengan Omega Oma.
I don't care. Omega, Alpha, it doesn't matter,
Sigma.
bro.
Sigma.
Baki runs
Baki
those
will
hands
destroy
every
him.
day of the week.
It doesn't matter what crazy power Oma has. Baki will kill him.
This truly is our Goku versus Superman.
It really is.
Except we can
but
agree
it's
that
so
it's Baki.
easy.
Yeah,
no.
it's so easy.
There's like no diff.
no tips.
Oh man. Nothing else?
Dang, there's that. No, yeah, I was like, I watched like 8 minutes of that, and I couldn't.
Yeah, understandable.
Yeah, no one can
I can
stomach
talk
it.
about. Oh man, I really like. Because
Just
like, if I don't like it, if it doesn't seem that good, I just don't watch it.
You don't watch it? Yeah, it was the same thing for me.
Yeah, but
You
like,
don't hate watch stuff?
No, I'm not that big of a hater.
I don't have that much time to be hate
That's
watching
true.
things.
Listen, I would stay up all night as a teenager to hate watch shows because I wanted that glimmer
hater.
of hope, but that like maybe it gets good. Maybe I'm just missing out. Maybe it's one episode away, and for the ending to come and it not happen, oh, it fuels me so much.
What's wrong with you? What the hell was that?
I could tell you
You
some like
okay?
seasons of anime I don't like. I think some seasons of Sword Art Online I didn't really like.
It's sort of online.
Man.
Every-
The latter half of it.
Part 1, season 1, good.
It's so yeah.
Part 2, season 2, part 1, Gun Gale Online, good. Alicization, some points. Everything in the fairy world is garbage. Though why they even put it? Why?
It's like a filler. Like it's like a
It's the Oromo arc.
It really is.
We really didn't need that.
Especially the first part of the fairy arc.
It's like when Amazon packages your things. You just have like a bunch of like packaging and like a bunch of stuffing and like just like, this one tiny thing. That's what that season is.
Yeah, pretty much. Like,
oh man, you just throw it away.
So it's like, God, I don't like Kirito.
No,
like,
he's a horrible protagonist. Even in Alicization, they tried fixing him, but
the only fix is by making him a side character.
That's what they
don't stop giving him the spotlight.
In Alicization, they focused on 3 characters:
right,
Kirito,
girl,
Yu-Gi-Oh, and Alice.
Yeah.
And when it was Yu-Gi-Oh's and Alice's turn, Kirito was a side character.
Right.
Yeah.
But they have to keep that dynamic.
Yeah. And in spoilers, it's been so long. Yu-Gi-Oh dies.
I know.
He dies.
I know.
And then Alice gets sidelined a lot.
Like the best Kirito dynamics are when he is the participant in someone else's story.
Yes.
Whether it's like that one girl with the pet dragon for that one episode.
Oh, Silica? Yeah.
Silica, or it's like helping what's his name, Klein or whatever.
Yeah, with his
like,
guild.
When
yeah.
he is the side character, when he's just there, like he actually comes off as like a badass, really cool swordsman that gets to be aloof, right? Because we don't hear his inner monologues when he's
Thank God.
a side character.
Yeah.
Like, if you just kept him like that, would have been fine.
That's why season 2, part 1, the Gun Gale arc was so good because they did a good balance between Kirito and Sinon.
Right.
They did a really good balance between them. So you did Kirito still showed off how he's like this god gamer, literally a god gamer. And Sinon still had her own struggles with, even though her plot wasn't the best, it was really weird.
I liked it.
I thought the ending of it was
The
really
ending
weird.
was weird, but
like
liked
everything
everything
in the game was good.
Okay, let me
Everything outside of the game was not that good. But I don't know. And also, that's why Gun Gale Alternative. That was so bad.
Just shows up to your house with like a knife.
Yeah,
right?
he poisoned them.
He poisons them.
Yeah.
And then Kirito night fights him.
Yes.
And wins.
Yeah. Even though he's like a decrepit teenager.
Decrepit teenager who doesn't move his muscles because all these games are like virtual.
Yeah.
But like you get to sit down and like you have the headgear on.
So you don't have to do
but
anything.
You're not moving your body. It's not like real life virtual.
Yeah.
Like everything's in your brain. So his muscles are atrophied. I don't care how much kendo he did when he was like a 5-year-old.
He was also not that good at kendo.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
And he wrestles this knife away from like a grown ass man.
Yeah. No, it was so weird.
It's so weird. It's so bad.
That's also why Gun Gale Alternative, the one that follows Len, is so much better than regular Sword Art Online. And fun fact about the Kirito thing. In the anime, in the movie where they did augmented reality.
Oh boy.
You know Suguha, his cousin, the girl that actually does
the
kendo.
Orbo, yes.
Yes. So they had to make her go to America, so she didn't instantly win. But she actually is an athlete against all these gamers who can't move a muscle.
Right.
She would destroy everybody.
Right.
Oh yeah, there's my Sword Art Online rant also.
Oh, I love hating. We have to do this more often.
That's the only anime I hate watched. SLAO.
Oh, really?
That's the only one I hate watched.
Yeah.
Because I like
fair.
I like part 1 of season 1.
Okay, you know what? I will say one one season of anime that I kind of hate watched was The Promised Neverland season 2.
Oh my god,
That-
my
that-
sister hate watched that.
That I
too.
hate watched as soon as this one episode aired, where like they open this door and they don't see anything. That's where it fell off completely.
Where was he?
Where
They
was
skipped-
Where's
yeah.
Hugo?
Yeah,
my
my
God.
sister told me that they skipped a lot of the manga.
Where's the literal best
I don't know
character
why
of
they
the
didn't do
next
that.
3 arcs?
I don't know who was thinking of not doing that. I don't know.
Because I forget what production issues arose, but they had to like literally
Ooh, be
finish
careful.
that in like 10 episodes. They were like, nope, season 2, we're done. We can't make it better.
After
than that.
how good season 1 was too for Promised Neverland, that's crazy.
And don't
I
get it
will-
twisted.
I would love to see like someone try to remake it.
No,
though.
don't get it twisted, because the manga also devolved in quality.
Yeah.
And it absolutely
Yeah,
would have been a
I would-
dumpster fire
yeah, you're
one way or
right.
the other.
You're right.
It's just that the anime was quicker.
Mm,
That's it.
Yeah, like,
That's it.
that's crazy.
yeah, I hate watched that. I couldn't.
Oh,
I
my-
couldn't even finish it.
The
really.
story bending backwards for Emma in both adaptations so that she doesn't actually have to sacrifice and, be a character that has to make decisions, or the fact that all the other kids don't
It had so
have to
much
make
potential,
decisions
man. It
because
really
they just
did.
agree with Emma regardless, and they're just one monolithic cult.
Oh,
At one
God.
point, like, nah, even Ray, the person that's meant to be like, hey, Emma, actually, this might be a bad
Oh, the
idea.
contrarian?
Yeah, he stops being contrarian. So
Oh,
at that point,
no.
it's like, what's the point? Why are we here? Everyone's just saying yes.
They're all these yes men, yeah.
Yeah, they're just yes men. They're
That's
just
so
yes
crazy.
manning her.
That's so crazy.
Okay, yeah. All right, so let's chill.
I,
Let's tone it down
oh
a bit.
my God.
Maybe we should have saved the hate for
Yeah,
the
that's what I'm
end.
saying. We should.
Maybe we
That's what I was
should've.
saying
No,
earlier.
I think we wouldn't have had time.
All right,
No, that's true, yeah.
Let's simmer down a bit.
All right, how
Let's-
about we go into the easier topic?
Right?
Localization in media. Anime, games, whatever.
Maybe not easier, but definitely less
Yeah, I was gonna say
hateful.
like I'm trying
Yeah.
to think of what to say about that.
For me, I have some opinions. So when it's done properly, it's great. It helps international viewers
Right.
get into certain series or continue enjoying certain series. But then you got the ones that are lazy bozos or that just want to put their own bias in there
Right.
and either destroy it fully or change the meaning of it.
Right. So
Yeah.
for me, this discussion in my mind has a very simple example, right? That Kobayashi Dragon Maid.
Oh
clip,
yeah, I know what you're
where
talking about. Yeah,
the dragon woman comes in through the door, right?
yeah.
And in the Japanese version, the proper version, what was it?
It had something to do with her job, right?
Right.
Yeah.
And in the localized version, it suddenly became about the patriarchy and
Yeah.
societal norms.
Yeah,
And it was vastly different. Like
that's where the bias.
that's where the
comes in,
bias
yeah.
comes from. And I think there is something to be said about situations in general about localization.
Yeah,
A lot of people don't like. I mean, a lot of people don't like anything apparently.
Yeah.
Because if you literally translate it and lose the meaning because you
It doesn't work in the language.
one to one
Yeah.
languages,
Yeah, exactly.
then people get upset.
Yeah.
And if you try to use different words and phrases to create the same meaning,
the same effect. Yeah,
people hate it because it's not a one to one.
it's no, yeah,
And there are cases that people hate even more, which is you just make it up.
yeah.
You just make up your own stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah.
wasn't that the thing with ghost stories?
Okay, no, okay. So the thing with Ghost Stories is it was unsuccessful. It was a bad
Yeah.
show in Japan,
Yeah.
and so they gave it to, I believe it was Funimation. They gave it to Funimation and said, "Do what you want with this," and that's how we got the dub.
Actually, I watched a video recently that puts the contrary to that, saying that it was actually wildly popular in Japan.
Really?
They were just told that these changes would be beneficial to the
International.
bottom line of the international
Oh.
product, and so it was allowed to go through.
I just imagine a group of friends like I feel like the dub is like just a group of friends just like wanting to screw around just
Yeah.
in a booth. And it's just like
Yeah.
the guy recording and just like
Yeah.
laughing. In front of
I thought it was unsuccessful.
The notion that it was unsuccessful has only been claimed by the American producer that got it.
Oh, so he was
yeah.
spreading misinformation for years.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
That is
According, now
crazy.
hold on, because it's not like I fact checked this video. Although it was a video about similar topics to localization. They
Yeah.
also brought up the Yakuza Infinite Wealth
Oh,
situation.
the thing with the joke about that Kiryu makes about the shark.
Yeah, like
Yeah. So in context, so
okay,
Bakamitai, there's a line that in Japanese sounds like shark or something related to shark.
basically it's like damedane.
Yeah.
And the joke is that instead of damedane, he says samedane, which
Yeah.
is shark. He's like, oh, I always wanted to sing about sharks. And that joke only really works
In
in
Japanese.
Japanese because the
Because it
words
sounds
are
similar, yeah.
It's like a rhyme, you know? It's like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was
a
gonna-
little funny wordplay.
Yeah, I was gonna say there's I was gonna talk about for localization. I was gonna talk about Tokyo Revengers because it was you know how like there's this civic symbol in the show, right?
Yes,
That was censored.
The Buddhist symbol. Yeah.
Yeah. I thought
But
it was
that's just in general. That's not even just a Tokyo Revengers thing because it's been used. It was used in Naruto also. Neji had it on his forehead in the original Naruto, and they censored it to just a like cross.
Yeah, I think in Tokyo Revengers they just left it empty, right?
Yeah, they just left it empty.
was like a-
What's
an
the
empty-
mark? I don't think I've seen
It
the
is-
original mark.
It is the opposite direction of a swastika. The opposite direction of it.
Yeah, I
Yes.
can see why they did that.
But it's a Buddhist symbol.
No, I understand
for,
it's a Buddhist
I
symbol,
believe
but-
peace.
You know, how
Yeah.
many you know,
Exactly.
people are going to fact check that?
Yeah, no, exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
That's why they were being safe because Tokyo Revengers is Tokyo Mantra Revengers, and
know-
then the symbol.
You know who got away with that?
Who?
Bleach.
Yes, they did.
Ichigo's hilt is
Yes.
actually that symbol
You're right.
of his Bankai.
Yeah, you're right.
And because it's the hilt and it's not really
They
that
didn't really
noticeable,
notice,
They
yeah.
didn't notice.
So
I do want to talk about dub and sub, which we got to give respect to some dub actors. There's
Oh,
some
yes.
pretty good dub
Johnny
actors.
Young Bosch.
I love him.
Johnny Young Bosch is
Ever
epic.
since I saw Power Rangers, loved him. When I discovered he did voice acting for animes I enjoyed, like
Yes.
Bleach,
Yo,
loved
dude,
him
it was so
even
cool.
more. God bless that man.
He's so good, man. I love KG Tang.
Oh,
I have his signature on my Gojo Funko Pop at home. He's I met him in person. He's such a cool guy. He's such an awesome person.
my boy Yuri Lowenthal.
He's so good.
Yuri
He's so
Lowenthal.
good.
You know how old Yuri Lowenthal is now?
He's like 60 something.
It's crazy how old that man is.
He's in everything, bro.
Exactly.
He's Sasuke. He's Spider Man. And
He's
the
Yosuke
PS
Hanamura. He's everything.
Oh my gosh, he's
you
so
know,
cool.
and you know it's Yuri Lowenthal. You just know every time
Yeah,
he's in something.
He
you
has
just
a-
know it's
he
him.
has that kind of voice.
let me raise you this. Ian Sinclair.
Ooh, that's also one that shows him. Yeah, a lot.
If I remember correctly, don't fact check me because I don't want to be wrong.
Ooh.
He was the floating head for Kaguya-sama, Love is War.
I don't
Not
know.
floating head, the floating voice, the narrator.
I'm surprised you guys
narrator?
didn't talk about that one during your rom-com fight.
Kaguya? No, see,
No, 'cause it's a
Kaguya's
good
good.
one. Yeah.
Kaguya's
Oh,
good.
okay.
There's nothing to hate about
Everyone
it.
likes Kaguya that likes rom-coms.
Okay, yeah.
Like, it's the pinnacle of what all these trashy rom-coms should strive
Should
for.
actually be.
If
Yeah.
you're going to have a fun premise, make it fun.
Yeah.
Don't make it don't make it just trash fetish fuel.
Yeah, pretty much.
Stop marrying your sister.
Yeah, but like, it's back to like the sub.
yeah,
Like,
the
there's
sub-dub
a
thing,
lot
yeah.
of good animes with
Oh,
a
yeah.
lot of good dubs. Like
Dragon Ball dub
Dragon
is
Ball
one.
Z.
Dungeon
Yeah.
Meshi is a recent example.
That's
that
a really
has
good one also.
fantastic dub.
Yeah. Pro ZD is the dwarf, and I love it.
Oh
He
yeah,
actually
yes,
does
you're
such a
right.
good
I love Brother
Because
job.
he
Z.
loves the manga. That's his favorite character.
And honestly, his voice for Senshi is actually like really good. For
Perfect.
it. It's perfect.
So good, man. Yeah, I love it.
Oh, the Freerin dub.
oh my god.
Please.
I can't. I don't. I love the LTG meme, and then I love the dub saying it. It's so good.
I love the voice actors for Freerin
Furin's really good.
and Ubel. I believe it's Morgan Berry.
I don't know the names.
She is so good. Oh boy.
I just know that the dub is peak.
The
This-
dub is so peak.
This is probably not gonna. We have very little time, but I do want to ask this: who do you guys think? What game do you think has the best voice cast?
Oh,
Yeah,
that's a
let's-
hard one. I didn't think about this
think
one.
that. Okay, I
Yeah,
might
that's
get
it.
flack for this. I think that Sonic Heroes had the worst voice acting.
Oh, I was saying best, but okay, yeah. Go
I
on.
know,
Yeah,
I know. Because I was going to say it was good, and then I remembered they literally just had like a 12-year-old in the booth.
They did
didn't
for
they?
Charmy,
Like,
didn't they? Yeah.
Yeah, like,
I think, on the Sonic Hero thing, I think it was okay for the time.
okay, Vector,
Vector was epic.
Rouge, Shadow, Sonic, Knuckles, Amy, and Big were all really good. Cream was okay.
Cream was okay,
Tails and Charmy, I don't know, you know. Eggman was good. And Neo Metal Sonic, I love that guy. Great voice, great villain.
Didn't show up enough.
Needed to show up more.
Yeah.
Eggman nerfed him because, you know, he was too good.
Yeah, but for good cast and good voice cast. You know, I'm going to say a recent example, and I know this is going to be controversial. Persona 3 Reload. I love all the voice actors in Persona 3 Reload.
Really good.
And even though it took a little while to get used to the new voices, especially for Akihiko and Mitsuru, even though I love Alejandro Saab and Allegra Clark, I was so used to Liam O'Brien and Tara Platt voicing both Akihiko and Mitsuru in every single thing that it felt off, but then I got used to it, and they did an amazing job. Everyone did an amazing job with Persona 3.
Speaking of Persona, I love Persona 5's voice cast. It's so good.
Yeah.
You got the Smash announcer voice.
Robbie Damon as...
Robbie Damon's so good. I love
as
Robbie Damon.
Xander
Akechi.
Mobius.
He did an amazing job with Akechi. Does so good.
Oh, man, he
Oh my
really
gosh.
did fit Akechi.
Oh my gosh.
You know, Robbie Damon just does psychopaths so well.
So good, man. I love him.
Hubert, Fire Emblem, Akechi. He's done more, but I don't remember. That's only two I can
But if
remember.
I had to
off
pick
the top
like a
of my
few like voice actors that I would want to meet, it'd be Xander Mobius for because Smash and everything.
Right.
Yeah.
Ray Chase, who does Alphen and
I
Tails.
love Ray Chase.
And
He's
Master
Ro-
of Masters and Kingdom Hearts.
He's
so
also
good.
Roy Fire Emblem.
Yes.
I forgot Ray Chase. I'm so sorry, Ray
He's
Chase.
so good, man.
I love Ray Chase.
Oh my gosh. So that Johnny Young Bosch is another one I really want
Yeah.
to meet because he's a Power Ranger obviously, and he's Lelouch as well. I think.
He's also Yunarakami and Adachi.
Yes.
It's crazy that he talked to himself so much in Persona
Ichigo
4.
Kurosaki.
Yeah, he was Ichigo.
Yeah, have you seen the anime Persona 4? Like he's just
He's just
like,
talking to
like,
himself. It's so good.
All right, well, guys,
man.
it's that time.
Yeah. Also, Matthew Mercer. Never forget Matthew.
Oh,
Mercer.
yeah.
Hold on, wait. No.
Never
Before you
forget
call,
Matthew Mercer.
I just loved his performance as Vincent Valentine in Rebirth. He does an amazing job. When you play, he does an amazing job. He sets the tone for that character. He's so good.
Poggers.
And the Vincent Valentine's design is amazing too. It's
Yeah,
awesome.
he's one of the best characters inside.
Okay, you can close off
here
now.
you
I
go.
just want to
Yeah.
go off on that. It's so good. I'm sorry.
I mean, you know, you were worried about having the hating earlier on in the
Yeah.
season, but, you know, ending
I think
on
a good note.
On a good note on the
I think
VA
I think they-
love
An
and
appreciation.
I think I would have said something about that earlier, but okay. All right, but that ended well.
No,
Yeah.
Thanks for
Watching, guys.
Thanks for watching. Thanks for hearing.
It was awesome. It's been great. 5 episodes in.
Yep.
Follow,
Still going strong.
follow the TikTok. Follow the YouTube channels. SLAOESSEX.
Like,
Play versus
comment,
Cactus.
subscribe.
Subscribe.
Follow,
Most importantly, please.
Recommend, spread this around,
Share,
show your friends,
rate,
your
Subscribe
family.
so we can do more of these, please.
Rate us on Spotify, please. That's how we get
Next
more
time-
more exposure.
Next time, we got our April Fool's episode coming up.
Ooh.
Sit
We might have
tight
some
and
awesome stuff happening in that. It's going to be great.
Anyway, this has been Player versus Podcast.
Obviously.
Logging off.
See you guys.
See ya.
Bye.
This has been a production of the Essex County College Podcast Club. Copyright 2024. All rights reserved.